morning to all of you, but now it is starting after 12 o'clock. So it doesn't matter. Good morning to all of you. And it is an important session on ICT in agriculture, best practices, issues, and challenges. We have very eminent members on the dais. Dr. We have to change this. Yeah. Dr. Sapna, Dr. Trivedi, and Professor V.C. Patil and myself will be making a presentation, as it has been informed that everybody will make a presentation about 5 to 7 minutes, flag the issues, and then let us leave it to the forum for further discussion. To start with, I'll make my first presentation. The session is on ICT in agriculture, best practices, issues, and challenges. Even though I'm not a person from the agricultural science, but most of my time in government I have spent in agricultural informatics. And today I'm very happy that agricultural informatics has come as a discipline in the country. Even though we have been talking many issues, but for this session, recently as a chairman, as a subgroup on IT in agriculture statistics, National Statistics Commission, I submitted this report, and I would like to flag the issue of some of the recommendations which we have made it. And since it is a good forum, let the people know about it and where the government wants to direct. It is an important thing that agriculture is an important. Indian economy is based on agrarian economy. It provides about 15% GDP contribution, about 55% employment opportunities, 80% of the people live in rural area, more than 80% of the farmers are small and marginal farmers. But in this country, we don't have a database on farmers. We do not know what he has, why he is committing suicide, what are his resources, and how we can have a direct contact with him. As of now, what contact which we have is that up to block level agricultural offices, and then progressive farmers as a representative. We can always give an excuse that it is not possible to reach this unreached. That's why the hierarchical systems have been established over decades. But whatever the information which have been collected, you take any statistics which come out of agriculture, it has got its own problems. You can't touch it. You have to take it with a pinch of salt. And now ICT is available. Every nook and corner, the fiber optics network go over there. You have terminals. You have to create a reservoir of water, content, meaningful to the people who can get facilitated to improve their productivity and production and income rise. Further, at least the issue is that, do we have information about a farmer, about his agricultural resources? There are some of the things that I leave it to you. One is that we suggested as an IT-enabled supply chain. Even in the fruits and vegetable sector, India loses about something like 55,000 crores every year because of storage problems, because of processing problems, and because of logistic problems. How to have supply chain for input services and supply chain for output. Is it possible or is it not possible? We have so many institutions which have been created for farmer. But why this institution is not able to work with him? That is an this is an important thing which we have to raise it. These are all the institutions which have been created for him. There are planning institutions. Comprehensive Agriculture Development Plan is a mandatory conditions. One state has prepared for every district agricultural plan. We asked them that, have you put this agriculture development plan in local language? Have you discussed with the farmer, representative farmer, that whether he understands the development plan which the district level agriculture people have prepared it? Is he ready to implement this agriculture development plan in his field? The answer was, it is not possible. Then why to have such type of a comprehensive agriculture development plan in the district if it cannot be even communicated to the farmer, who has to implement, who has to understand, and who has to produce what the country wants it? Second is the overhauling the existing Indian agricultural systems through ICT-enabled process from farm household to farm level to panchayat, block, district, and state and center. If you would like to bring in a meaningful scientific e-governance system to the farmer. Otherwise, this e-governance system will stay in paper and in computer terminal. Establishment of a National Center for Agriculture Informatics and Communication. If information has to be made as a commodity, as a product to whoever wants it. Restructuring of Directorate of Economics and Statistics by injecting ICT professionals at appropriate levels to make the Directorate ICT enabled to build a decision support system based on databases, expert systems, and knowledge bases by applying economic and statistical modeling and technique. The restructured DES is expected to understand cloud computing, which represents the confluence of technology and business development in the internet, web services, computing systems, and applications that evolved over the past few decades. Networking of all agricultural commodities and trade-related organizations is essential to strengthen the databases and also for effective sharing rather than each one building agricultural statistics for their planning, management, and administration. 2 decades back, we have experimented agricultural climatic regional planning. What happened to that? Why it was not sustainable? And today we talk about sustainable agriculture development. Undertaking to implement the recommendations of National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture. What is to know about agricultural resources information system at the grassroots level? Strengthening the digital networks for farmers, as spelled out in various sections, that even though agriculture marketing network has covered up to 50% of the agriculture wholesale mandis, but another 3,500 mandis and 22,000 rural mandis are yet to be connected. If e-governance in agriculture has to come, everything is, farmer is bothered about his income from his output. And if these markets are not networked, wholesale mandis price realization and rural mandi will be the price which is available to the farmer. And enlarging the basket of services under the proposed national e-governance program in agriculture sector so as to bridge the existing gap of agriculture statistics in the country. I have been propagating I have written it in the 11th plan document. Once again, I'm repeating that in this country we have 450 TV channels. And India is an agrarian economy. We don't have even one TV channel which talks about agriculture in the country. 24/7. Development of portals on 300 agriculture commodities in Indian languages, facilitating associated services to the farmer. Each commodity has its own marketing channel. And these are all some of the things that which can follow. The second one is that there are due to the various losses which is taking place, there are two losses. One is on logistic losses. Second one is that the pesticides dropped by farmers, this itself is costing about something like crop losses to an extent of 90,000 crores per annum. This is a committee report. And one disease that is due to foot and mouth disease in the livestock sector alone, India is losing about 20,000 crores per annum. So farm health management is an important thing, that how the databases and informatics can facilitate enhanced and sustained agricultural productivity in the country. Is it not the time to apply ICT in a bigger manner, to look into soil health management, plant health management, livestock health management, fisheries management, and water quality management? These are all the 5 things which, if the e-governance in agriculture takes care of it, I think the farmer is taken care of. But it is challenge, and there are a lot of opportunities are available for the private sector, public sector, 300 agriculture colleges, and 50 agriculture universities, 89 ICR institutions can bring in lot of their knowledge management to provide the farmer the health management what he wants at the farm level. Yes, the best practices are available. That's what the National National Agriculture Resources System talks about it. But when it will reach the unreached? What are the issues and challenges? Every website in India many of the websites are in English language. Only 5% of the people only speak English in the country. 22 languages are constitutionally recognized in India. But if we have to take care of rural India, then that is the biggest issue and that is the biggest challenge. And this is the right time that we should have a national database on farmers and their resources. That is what is required to reach them. What we know in the country is only agriculture offices up to the block and village level. Thank you very much.